just nearly died 2 weeks ago, you absolute fucking weirdo. And now he's in Spain waiting for the dog's treatment for the medication. But on top of that, he's getting himself back together physically, mentally, which is what he needs to fucking do, because they're heading back through Africa by fucking car. And obviously when I come back, I think it's about 3 weeks later, wasn't it? When I come back, and bearing in mind, even people in Africa were like, how are you back after 3 weeks? Like, that's what the proper doctors were like, people are normally in hospital for a month. you go. But bearing in mind, you got to remember is, what was scary was this. So I'd been extorted for money in Africa. They said to me that I was wanted by fucking, by the police in England. But it wasn't, it was just a fucking, one of them things. It's on me. Do you know where it says, what's it called? It's a thing where they just check to see what, Interpol, right? It's just an Interpol watch list, but they were making out that the police wanted me. Well, yeah, fuck it, yeah. But it's just an Interpol watch list, but it's the first time they'd ever shown me it. So I give them like £1,400 or something like that. And I thought, hang on, I'll just give you 1,400 quid. I'm probably going to get stopped at the next fucking airport here. But I was fucked. But I had to pay him that because I was in a bad way and I needed to get to Dublin. I thought, well, if they would have put me in the cells, I wouldn't have survived. There's no way I would have survived. 100%. And that's why I paid the guards in that country 1,400, because I thought, when he said Interpol watch list, I just gave them, because I go, fuck this, because I thought, if I go to jail in Africa, I'm dead, especially with that treatment. But lucky enough, they didn't. They let me go. And then I was asleep. I was waiting for the fucking... I got my first plane to Morocco. Got my first plane to Morocco, and then from there, while I'm waiting for another plane to Spain. No, sorry, to Dublin. While I'm waiting for the other plane to Dublin, I just fell asleep next to where the fucking everyone walks onto the plane. I waited at the gate and I just fell asleep on the floor. I thought, I'll just wait until they fucking come. Charger. Let me just get the charger. Yeah, it's mad how life works out, because I was just thinking to myself, it's just crazy how life fucking works out, because sometimes you just don't know, do you? That's the thing. But I'm getting stronger every day, and that is all that matters. Let's see. Yes, coolly lad, bam bam. Let me just check my other phone. I haven't been on this phone all day. Let me just check the WhatsApp. Let's see. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, my illness, what I've had, it's like, last month, people are like, how the fuck have you survived this? How have you got through this, like, so normal? I've got food all over me. Pick your fucking phone up, lad. Hello, lad, get on me when you get a chance, bro. Yeah, so... Or even have faith on me WhatsApp. There she is, that's me WhatsApp picture. Yeah, that's me WhatsApp picture, though. I have her. She's even here, look. She's even here. She literally lives with me. Everywhere I am, my dog is. It's mad, it's nearly been a year. It's been a year, but I've just not fucking forgot it. I can't forget it, lad. Like, it's weird, like, it's just so fucking... It's not weird in a bad way, but it's like... when you just can't get over something or someone. It's just like... But even more so, because I know this, she come for me, lad. She come to save me. When I was ill, she come and took that pain away from me. And it sounds weird if you're not if you're not into that sort of thing or like believe that sort of thing, but I genuinely believe the faith when I was in my worst, because you got to remember, look, how I was in so much fucking pain. That night when I was at home, I was in so much pain. I could fucking, behind my eye was fucking just moving dead fast. My head here where my skull's being fucking removed. Here, that was all fucking just bam, 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 just pure pressure. And I genuinely thought I was going to die. On my fucking brother's grave, I promise you, I was in bed and I thought I was going to die. I even said to me to myself, like, this could be like my last hour, a couple of hours. This could be my last night. And then I'm dead. And like, I even fucking wrote like messages like to my family, to certain family members, just fucking certain things, because I thought if something happens to me, at least you got these messages. And then all of a sudden I was at my worst moment, and then bang, she just comes into my life, and then just like, again, I've never seen her. I've genuinely never seen her before. Never ever. I don't see her in my sleep. I don't really dream about her at all. So for me to see her at the hardest moment in my life, when I thought I was going to die, was just like fucking weird, because even my mate, he's Asian, right? He doesn't like dogs. He just doesn't like them. That's just how he is, because he's Asian. Even he said to me, he said, bro, he said, that's a sign, that, bro. He said, trust me. He said, I might not like dogs. He said, but he said, what you see in there when your dog has come to you at your hardest time, he said, that is a sign. And that's what it is. It's like, oh yeah, was with yeah, well, that's the thing, like, yeah. Do you know what I love though? Because when I think about her life, and I think about, like, she lived in the streets. That's all her life ever was, in the streets, probably just scared, probably being attacked by humans, all that sort of stuff. Throughout her life, dogs have probably attacked her. She's lived in the streets in filthy conditions. So then for her to go from that to living in a house, but not only that, but where she would have always lived is busy areas where it's always noise. It's always people making loud noise. It would have been cars driving past, violent dogs. So for her to go from that to straight away into my compound, my friend's compound, and it to be complete silence. And she knows it's all safety. It's safe. There might be a couple of people there, but they're not walking around madness. It's nice and quiet. It's just a nice, quiet place, and it's safe. So for her to do that and to live like that is like the fucking biggest thing for her, because then she knew, like even when she first moved in my house, at first she was living on the outside, weren't she? And then I was staying outside with her. And then I think that's how I caught fucking that disease, what I had to go to hospital for, because I was outside of her. And the only reason I didn't put her inside is because I didn't know because she's always lived outside, I didn't know if she'd like living inside. And after like a few days, we put her inside, and she just loved it, just sleeping on my bed. And that was like, that's so much, and especially the food. That food is just like going to restaurants and just ordering it what I like, but she's getting a spicy chicken, and she's eating better than the people from Sierra Leone. Like, how is this dog eating stuff from a restaurant? Stuff that's like the highest amount of food, the price, but this dog is eating what this man is eating. It's like, and we'd share our food. Some days she'd eat more than me. She'd eat her food quick, and then I'd give her mine. Even though I was hungry, I'd give her my food. Yeah, that's what I do. because I'd make sure she always ate well. But so that's how I know. Like when I think about me, even like when, and she sort of like she told me the last day when she was dying. It was like she was like, just okay. Well, look, I'm ready. It was like that because I knew and she knew, because she just went completely different like the last day. And because she'd done that, and she walked straight over to the vet, the clinic man, the doctor, whatever his name is, to take her to get a punishment. I say punishment, it's not a punishment, is it? It's to be put to death, but it's like a punishment, but it's not. It was the biggest and best thing that probably ever happened to her, because she was going through so much pain. But the only difference was she had stopped fighting that pain. Do you know what I mean? She had stopped fighting and she just accepted it. And she was like, look, I'm ready to fucking go. A bit like I was ready to go the other day, but I wasn't 100% ready. She was 100%, that's the difference. I was going through pain, but I wasn't going through pain big enough to want to die. But I would have accepted dying, but I didn't want to. But I was going through a lot of pain. And so my pain was different in the sense of how I was feeling compared to what she was feeling, because her pain was like a real bad pain, a pain that was affecting her really badly, but she put it all off for so long to try and live a life. My pain, even though it was bad, it was affecting my head, my eyes, well, my left eye, and obviously I've still got to get another operation. But, and then when she come, that sort of, I knew I wanted to go, but I didn't want to go, if that makes sense, because I knew I had more to live for. So it was like, that's why I'm like, have you come to, because if Faith would have said to me, the day when she was dying, if she would have given me the impression that she wanted to live, but at the same time she was happy to die, if that was the case, then I would have made sure I would have done everything I could to make sure she lived. But that final moment she didn't. I could just see she wanted to go,